It's a country that's often misunderstood, yet full of surprises. And is it really restrictive as some Western media portrays? Can you raise your family here comfortably? Or even build a career without speaking Mandarin? Spoiler alert, yes, absolutely. So today we're going to be deep diving into why China might just be the ideal destination for studying, working, or raising a family. And trust me, there's more to this story than it meets the eye.
How much am I paying every month? Electricity around 11 US dollar. In summer, if I use the air conditioner a lot, it can go up to $20. Water just $1. Gas for cooking or heating around $10. Fuel for my car, I only drive to work around 20 kilometer a day, so it's about 55 per month. Phone bill, 5 USD dollar, which includes 5 GB of data, internet, 50 USD dollar, and it comes with 2 free SM card, though I've never used them. I own my home, but I needed to pay about 500 a month on my mortgage. If I were renting, it would be around 340 US dollar per month in my city. As for daily living expenses, I don't spend much on food. Plus, my company provides free meals, so it would be around 140 to 270. Yeah, it's enough for me. Some people say the cost of living in China is low, but never talk about the income levels. Still, based on these basic expenses, if you are not buying a car or a house, you can actually live pretty comfortably, without much pressure. All my stress comes from buying property, and not just one. Yeah, bad decisions really drag you down. No one in the world can escape this. Yeah, never do bad decisions.
And here's the kicker, it's really affordable. Imported goods, housing, and even dining out won't break the bank compared to if you were in New York, London, or Sydney. Plus, censorship isn't as black and white as you think. While there are some restrictions online, Chinese people and foreigners like myself have adapted. We use multiple resources, including VPNs, to stay informed. Meanwhile, back in the West, our so called free press subtly manipulates us every day. So, who's truly free now?
Why do so many Westerners ask me about the social credit score? As someone who has lived in China for my whole life, I've never heard of such thing until someone online started asking me about this. And honestly, I'm really curious. Where did you guys hear this from? Do you really believe the government would check 1.4 billion people, every step of them, every single day? And we get punished for things like jaywalking or bad social media posts? And they can just deduct money straight from our WeChat. That's probably one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Because if you have ever been to China, you know. Have you seen the way people cross the street and drive here? I hate to say it, but it's absolute chaos. People jaywalk all the time. If you ever come to Guangzhou, be extra careful of the electronic scooters. Most of them don't even wait for the green light and just go wherever and whenever they want. And honestly, I wish the government would punish harder for those crazy scooter drivers, but nope, nothing really happens. So yeah, no one's losing points here.
Well, to be fair, I'm not really big on religion, but in China, what I've noticed so far, they also tackle extremism head on while promoting religious tolerance. For example, the Islamophobia isn't as rampant here like it is everywhere else. Whether you're Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, or atheist, you'll find acceptance and respect. And it's one big melting pot of cultures coexisting peacefully.
Is there any Muslim-friendly city in China? Assalamu alaikum. Today we are in the center of Xi'an. The place behind this drum tower is called Huifang. 80% of population here are Muslim, with more than 10 masjid here. It's one of the largest Muslim community in China. 2.4 square kilometers land. Everything is halal. Even you cannot find any shop selling alcohol here. Let's go and explore. It's 4:50. We start the day with Fajr. This is one of the most ancient masjid in China from 1,300 years ago.
Okay, so you're gonna want to listen up closely. If you're looking for a career boost, China is the best place to be if you want to ride the wave of innovation. You have renewable energy, artificial intelligence, biotech, and they're leading the charge globally. If you come here for work, you meet some of the brightest minds on the planet. Trust me. And here's the best part. Unlike the West, where leadership roles often go to lawyers or financiers, China values expertise in science and engineering. So if you're passionate about solving real world problems, this is your playground. Okay, so for families that are thinking about moving to China, education is obviously going to be top priority. And here's the good news: China offers incredible options. Public schools are rigorous but affordable. Bilingual schools strike a perfect balance between the East and the West, and international schools cater to the expat lifestyle. And if you're thinking about like higher education, institutions like Peking University is now like a global powerhouse. They offer programs in English, general scholarships, and access to cutting edge research. Seriously, if you're into the STEM fields, skipping China would be a huge mistake. But here is my golden tip: learn Mandarin. Sure, you can survive with English here in certain circles and your Google Translate, but knowing the language opens up doors literally. You make deeper connections, understand the culture better, and you will stand out professionally. Trust me, it's worth the effort. So, whether you're a student chasing academic excellence, a professional hunting for opportunities, or a parent seeking stability for your kids, China's got you covered. My family and I have found a place of warmth, opportunity, and growth. So don't believe everything you read online. Come and see for yourself. And as always, if this video sparked your interest, hit the like button and subscribe to see more insights on China, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. And until next time, keep exploring and questioning. And remember, China is just not a country, it's a window to the future.